One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome everyone to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today a good one in store here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from US Bank Stadium. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On one, right?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 12. Dot. Right 80. Right touch. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's get set.
Now a toss. This is Brown. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Gun.
Motioning left is their running back. Second and 6 now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
This makes it up to the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 48. As a man, Justin Jefferson. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shape the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bengals 3. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On one, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Burrow on the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion left. And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
I'm one, right?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now on first down. That one's complete, right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get 6 more on their early advantage. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get set.
Burrow back to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
One, ready?
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And a big play is finally put to an end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Right, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he gets him around 6 there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds him on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Motioning left is their running back. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 1, ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Gun. Got. 180. Got.
Here's Burrow. This throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To throw again, it's Burrow. Into traffic, complete. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down.
Here we go.
Here we go with Brown. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Escapes a defender. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Mason will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1, right?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Right, 80.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 2, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Cut. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
They'll run again with Brown. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 1, ready?
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. McPherson's kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. But still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
A gain of 13 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Now McCarthy. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. And it does force a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And he wasn't needed at all in the 1st half, partner. This is going to be his 1st punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
Signal for and taken. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Now Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. There's a little bit up to the 21. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
11-90.
From the 21. Taken in by Noah Fant. A lot of mess on the move here. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Man in motion here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Piran can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Again, it's Piran. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to within 1 score.
Bengals 13. Evan McPherson.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Completed right side to Addison. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Another one to Addison. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Throwing again now. McCarthy connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Hey, watch the back, motion.
Working inside the red zone. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings lead by 15 now.
Vikings 28, Bengals 13. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Right 80.
Another try following the sack. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11. 180. Right up.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Jones wants more. And 2 yards all he can get since they're down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 6.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. 11 empty. 180. Gun.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Burrow now on 1st down. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Oh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
180. 11 mighty.
Slot man motioned over. On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Bengals 20. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. He's got Jones for the completion. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
First down, ball at the 36. McCarthy throwing here. Running a screen now for Jones. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Looking to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Down the red zone, Neil. That Tom Rathman down there, Brock, it doesn't get more old-school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Throw from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that'll bring up second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Takes out a one-stop. And this gain almost goes all the way for that first down. He gets it up to the 26.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing now. This connects with Higgins. Still going inside the 35. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Vikings 35, Bengals 27.
Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Taken down back at the
Timeout
42.
taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Vikings. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.